Bob,
Hello, Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, let me just set this up really quick and I'll be ready to get started. There we go. All right, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do the intro and be ready to go. All right. Good afternoon. My name is Nicole Samra with Unwavering Media. Today we're going to learn about the red flags rule and steps you can take to mitigate risk with address changes and undeliverable first-class mail. I'll be talking to Bob Hedstrom, Director of Sales, Marketing, and Product Development with Horizon Tech, a global technology services organization. Thanks for joining us, Bob.
Thanks, Nicole.
So, what is the red flags rule?
Well, the red flags rule, it's enforced by the FTC and requires many businesses and organizations to implement a written identity theft prevention program. Red flags are suspicious patterns or practices or specific activities that indicate the possibility of identity theft.
So, what is the intention behind this rule?
Well, an estimated 9 million Americans have their identity stolen every year, and the red flags rule is intended to help businesses prevent identity theft by ensuring that the business is on the lookout for signs that a crook is using someone else's information, typically to get products or services without having to pay for them.
Do all companies have to comply with this rule?
No, the rule requires financial institutions such as banks, credit unions, and some creditors to conduct a periodic risk assessment if they have covered accounts. And covered accounts can be consumer credit card, mortgage loan, auto loan, checking and savings accounts. And the rule should be used for setting procedures for both new and existing accounts.
Okay, so say I'm a cable company and I bill my customers for services. Would I need to comply?
No, providing a service for which you're billing your customers at a later date does not constitute what they call advancing funds under the rule by its own merit. But if your business provides financing for services or products, then you have to comply.
So Bob, how does Horizon Tech help with red flags compliance?
Good question, Nicole. First, Horizon Tech is a global technology services organization, and we have some very unique solutions across numerous vertical markets. And we look for companies that are struggling with manual processes and a mix of paper, images, email, web, fax, mobile, software, hardware, you name it, and we build a custom workflow integration solution to automate the process, lower the costs, and provide a flexible system for the future.
I get it. So your approach is very unique. You look for solving some very complex and costly business issues over a variety of communication platforms.
Yes, that pretty much sums it up. For the return mail solutions segment of our business, we are considered a market expert and a technology pioneer. We built the first integrated platform on the industry issues for managing undeliverable mail, and we continue to be validated as the most comprehensive solution in the United States. So when businesses want the best technology in the market for managing this issue, they turn to Horizon Tech. Years ago, we solved a very specific issue for a healthcare organization around a known patient fraud problem. The patient was using a bogus name and address each and every time they were coming in for care. And the problem starts with data. And we all know there are errors and fraud not only with the USPS database, but credit databases, governmental databases, actually any database, either public or private, is suspect.
So what happens with undeliverable mail?
Whether it's Horizon Tech running data through any of our proprietary softwares for address management or businesses themselves processing data through other organizations, there are issues that exist between name and address combinations, as well Social Security numbers. Now, Nicole, I could probably run your Social Security number today and get 3 different names associated with your number. That's how crazy it is. What happens is this. Address fraud is a form of fraud whereby someone uses a fictitious address or inaccurate address for monetary gain or other personal benefit. We receive an undeliverable mail piece, let's say with Joe Crestwood as the name of record, and let's say that's a bill. And we also have his undeliverable as address. We run our software and we have a new address for Joe Crestwood. Problem is, we haven't actually called Joe to validate that it's him. And even if we did, we really know that Joe is answering the phone on the other end. So we make the address change, as do organizations, and then the mail's forwarded or we reissue it to Joe at the updated new address. Unfortunately, the truth is that Joe Crestwood is really a big fraud. And the actual name of the fraudster is Stephen Allen by this case. So he ends up getting a bill for services when he's never ever been a customer. This can happen with fraud as well, errors in databases, and it happens over and over and over again. Keeping in mind that absolutely no database is perfect. And there's fraud everywhere, which is why red flags are important whether you're a financial institution or not. We developed FraudLink as a secure answer to known issues with change of address, theft, and fraud. Horizon Tech automatically identifies, flags, and reports these issues from inbound first-class undeliverable mail as potential fraud. So think of it. We're able to automatically detect days from now, months from now, even years from now, where there's potential fraud in address linkage and data issues. Our customers are automatically notified, and the potential issue has been suppressed from all further activity. Completely automated. So customers love this solution, and they build it into their overall risk strategy.
That's pretty impressive.
You know, we think so. But we've really only just started solving some of these problems for businesses. FraudLink is just one innovation from Horizon Tech in our undeliverable mail platform that helps customers automate and better manage these issues. And we've been able to build a secure net around an issue that's apparent within all industries, where consumer and business information has the propensity for data issues, errors, and fraud.
So where else can I find information on red flags and FraudLink?
You can find out more about red flags by visiting the FTC directly at ftc.gov. For more information on FraudLink and how Horizon Tech can help you not only mitigate identity theft, but also automate workflow and resolution with first-class undeliverable mail, you can visit us at our website, which is horizontech.com, or if you'd like to schedule a meeting, contact us directly at 434-857-3202.
Thanks so much, Bob. I really look forward to hearing more about Horizon Tech, how they solve some of the very specific problems for us businesses.
Thank you very much, Nicole.
All right, take care.